Hi, this is Mike with Morgan Inspection Services. Today I want to show you a simple procedure for installing cabinet knobs very quickly and perfectly every time. Now what I'm going to show you isn't going to save you time and isn't worth it if you only have a few doors, maybe 5 or fewer to install knobs onto. But if you have an entire kitchen and maybe bathrooms that you need to install knobs onto, then what I'm going to show you will save you quite a bit of time. Now, the first thing you need to do is decide where you want to put your knobs. So get a knob, put it up against the cabinet, and figure out the exact location. So this is where I want to put my knob, and I've already marked that spot. Then what you need to do is drill the hole for the screw just in this one door. And you want to make sure you get that hole as perpendicular to the door as possible. Next thing you want to do is you make a jig. You can use some plywood. You can use some pieces of 1x4s. I had some leftover trim, so that's what I'm using here. Now I'm screwing mine together. You can use glue. You can use a couple of small nails. And basically you just want to have 2 pieces on 2 sides of the center board. And this is basically what you want to end up with. You can even use a paint stir stick as the guides on this instead of these 2 pieces of trim like I'm using. So next thing you do is you put that jig on the back side of the door, and I'm using a little pin through the hole to mark the hole location on my jig. Then I just need to drill the hole through the jig. And again, you want to be as straight up and down as possible because you want this hole straight through the jig, not at an angle. And I'm going to mark this just so I know which one is for the side of the door and which one is for the bottom of the door. So where I'm putting these S's, that's always going to be on the side, and it's not going to be on the bottom or the top of the door. That way I know I'm positioning the holes correctly. So you just put it up against the doors, mark your spot. I'm going to do a few doors here just to show you. And it's that simple. And the holes and therefore the knobs are going to be positioned perfectly. And as you look across the kitchen, they're all going to be at the exact same height and the exact same distance from the edge of the door. So, it takes about 5 minutes to make this jig, but it saves quite a bit of time, and it gives you a perfect installation every time. So now it's time to go through and drill the holes for the screws. We'll do this real quick. I'm going to speed this up. Okay, now just put your screws through the holes and put your knobs on. So that's basically all there is to it. And you can see that I've got several that I haven't done. So I'm going to cut off the camera and I'm going to get these installed and show you my finished product. So here, 20 minutes later, I've got this entire kitchen done. The knobs fit perfectly. They're all uniform. And this jig is a very simple way to make that happen. As promised, I'm going to show you a couple of other ways you can do this. Here's another jig, a lot simpler. You don't have to have 3 pieces of this, just pieces of a paint stir. And then you can put this up there. These will make sure you're flush with the edge, and this will work just perfectly. And then something much simpler is just a piece of cardboard taped together. This one's marked for the left doors and this is marked for the right doors. You just put it right here, and then over here you just turn it this way and there's your hole for the right hand door. So obviously this is a lot simpler. It's not going to be as accurate. It's not going to be as durable. So as I had promised, I just wanted to show that to you. I hope one of these methods helps you out and saves you a lot of time. I really appreciate you watching my videos. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great day.